G'day guys, we're on a 4-month adventure camping and exploring some of the most remote and wildest parts of Australia while living from the land and sea. That is crazy, I've never seen anything like it. There would be 20 crocodiles. This thing is huge. There's one big Admiralty anchor sitting upright, really old school. Holy moly! Oh man, we've got a big night ahead of us trying to save these poor turtles.
This little guy's been beaten up. Welcome to Crocodile Island.
Yeah guys, this is going to be a pretty special one. So for the next couple of days, we are camped out here hoping to witness one of the craziest nature events. Of course, you guys are coming along for the ride.
There's crocodiles lined up all over the beach here.
Get straight into it, eh? So there's lots of big turtle tracks coming up the beach, but I think the thing we're really interested in seeing is the smaller hatchlings. And it's quite promising. We are seeing a lot of little hatchling tracks at the moment, so man, fingers crossed we can find some hatchlings and watch them as they scurry down to the water's edge. It'll be like, man, it'll be pretty tough for them, but we'll keep an eye on them and hopefully they can get to the water's edge.
I might try to get closer.
How epic was that, hey? That was a pretty big sized crocodile, but just offshore, there was an even bigger one, hey? And he was just sort of hovering there, floating, looking at us. That is just so amazing to see. We're gonna keep on walking around and see what else we can find. Now guys, this is a really, really special spot because it's one of the only few places in the world where the flatback turtles will come up and nest. But it seems every crocodile in the area is also well aware of that, and there's plenty of them here looking for an easy meal, hey?
Yeah, some of our loyal followers might recognize this place from 3 years ago, where we were lucky enough to see the flatbacks nesting.
Yeah.
Which was amazing, but we did miss the hatchling. Fingers crossed we can see a baby turtle wandering around.
This time around, that's what we're hoping for, eh? The hatchlings would just be incredible to see.
Yeah,
so.
which is like. Actually, so many baler shells just freshly crunched up. And we do think crocodiles really like them.
Check this out. That's one of the coolest starfish we've ever seen.
It's a big one. It's huge. Oh no, it's still alive.
It's definitely still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we've come down to a pretty prime spot here. There'd have to be sort of 8 to 10 at least crocodiles just here on the beach. And these are all fresh turtle tracks coming down. This must be like a real favourite spot to lay because there's so much sort of sandy area up high. So I think a lot of turtle nests here, a lot of hatchlings, and therefore a lot of crocodiles. What did you see on the drone?
One of them is just 3 times the size of the other ones.
Huge, eh?
It's huge.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's scary.
Yeah. On this trip, man, it is so tempting to pick them up and give them a bit of a helping hand down to the water's edge, but this is the stage of life where something quite amazing happens for them. So once they do arrive in the ocean, these little baby turtles will set off for, 20 odd years just floating around living their best lives. But when the time comes for them to lay their eggs, they will know the exact beach they were born on, make their way back to this exact beach, come up and then lay their eggs here. And scientists reckon it's that first dash to the water's edge from when they're born, that 30-metre run or so, that they managed to ingrain this whole thing, this GPS to each other. And that's what we've got here. There'd have to be about 10 big crocodiles lined up on the beach right next to each other. This is such a rare sight. All right, it's time to set up a bit of a base camp here and then watch the Mother Nature show unfold. We're looking for a safe camp, but with so many crocodiles around, we're going to need a bit of elevation. This looks like the highest, best spot. So I'm going to put the swag up on top and hope that's sort of enough barrier to keep the crocodiles away. And then from the top there, we'll be able to look down, hopefully, and see if there's any nesting turtles coming in, seeing if there's any crocodiles going past, and then maybe even see if there's any little hatchlings that are scurrying down to the water's edge. Really, really looking forward to what happens tonight. You found a flat spot, you reckon?
I hope it's flat enough. But I just saw one of my arch enemy.
What is it?
The green ants.
The green ants? Flies are pretty bad, aren't they?
Yeah, so annoying.
I might get a little fire going to cook on, hey? We're just going to have a little cooking fire here. This is below the high tide line, so don't worry, all the turtle nests are up that way, above the high tide line, obviously. It's just so dry up the top of the hill. We thought this was probably the best thing to do, not to light the whole island on fire. Looks like we're going to get an epic sunset here.
You getting the drone ready?
Yeah.
I'm jumping all the way up there.
Whew, epic, hey? Yum, yum.
Bon appetit.
Thank you very much. Dinner and a show tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so this here must have been the fresh hatchlings here. You can see all the tracks and the crocodiles have come right up. We're sort of 30 or 40 metres away from the water's edge. And this is where one of the big ones has been sitting. And unfortunately, all the little turtle tracks seem to stop right here, right where this big crocodile track is. Really, none have made it past him.
Jack, look how many! There's so much meat! They're going towards the light. Oh no, sorry guys.
Oh, epic, there's a couple under the water's edge. Fingers crossed he can make it. He's gonna make it. Go, dude. It must be such a relief when you finally start floating in the water.
Still got a big battle to go through though.
Oh, he's got a hell of a battle ahead of him.
Yeah. Now we should turn the torch off. What? Sorry, mate.
Good luck, dude. Starfish has seen better days. Oh no.
We're fighting a lost battle.
Mate, let go of him.
Ow! These crabs are savage.
Savage. He was picking his eyes out.
Go away. That one is strong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very good find.
How's that? Oh, it's in good condition too.
Oh,
Look at that.
a mini giant conch.
Yeah.
Jack just saw a crocodile right on the sand. That is so sad. I think it's too late for this one, unfortunately. I think it's not gonna end up well for this guy, unfortunately.
So what's the plan with Lucky?
I feel like it's gonna go in the bucket of sand. That, for the people that haven't watched, it's got 3 turtle eggs in it that we're gonna get taken by goanna. So we tried to save them, but yeah. So we're gonna try and save Lucky. It's not looking good for him, unfortunately.
Give him one night to see if he regains some strength, eh?
Yeah.
Poor little dude. Oi, Fran, come and look what happened right out the front of our camp last night. Come have a look. Oh, the sand sort of covered it up, eh?
Oh, what? Yeah, hatchling.
There's fresh turtle hatchlings right beneath where we camped last night. You should have been able to hear them, but we would have been snoring. You can see they've gone that way and then straight down to the water's edge.
We missed it.
The reassuring thing is there's no crocodile or crab tracks. It looks like most of them got down there, eh?
Unless the evil crabs we saw last night got them.
Oh yeah, maybe. That's awesome. Let's go have a bit of a walk and see if there's any other hatchlings, or there might even be some late ones that are trying to scurry down now.
Bit of a sad news this morning, but Lucky didn't make it last night. The good thing is that he had a peaceful death instead of being eaten alive in a hole by a crab. We're gonna give it a little bit of a ceremonial burial now. And yeah, such is life, I guess.
This is where we were last night, and during the daytime it paints quite a savage picture, unfortunately. That you can see all the little turtle tracks coming down, but then they're intercepted by crab tracks, bird tracks, and crocodile tracks. And not many of those turtle tracks make it past. They've really got the odds stacked against them to start with, don't they? Turtle tracks. And then these are the crabs have come over. Chirp, 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 chirp. And this was where the big crocodile. This crocky, you can see he's just sitting on his belly, moving his head from side to side as all these little turtles come down. They didn't stand a chance, the poor little guys.
Last night was absolutely crazy. That was my first hatchling, and everything got a bit too much for me. I got super excited, a bit overwhelmed, and yeah, I hope the footage turned out all right. But yeah, I wanted to save all of them.
What are you finding down here, Fran?
I just found the tiniest trucker shell.
Oh, wow. It's amazing.
These guys get like this big.
Wow, it's like a nursery for all the shells as well,
Yeah.
eh? Look at them all. So many shells, Fran.
Yeah.
Even look at these little ones.
But it's time to go. So we're gonna pack up the swag and hopefully get the tide right to get out.
Quick update, we've got 20 minutes until the high tide. And we're still high and dry here. This side is not looking good, it's too shallow. But this other side is just deep enough, so we're trying to get all the weight over this side. And in a couple of minutes, we're gonna have to start pushing like crazy. You can see those waves are just coming in, but man, we really want to get on with it. We want to move, we don't want to be stuck here. If we miss this tide now, we're stuck here for at least another night. All right, you feeling strong, Fran?
No, not at all. So hot.
This is the most movement we've seen. Just moved a little bit. All right, time to give her a push. I think we're gonna make it. Go, go, go. Get out of this water. Oh. Let's go, go, go. We're on a race against time and tide here. Well done, Fran, you happy?
Happy.
So we were chatting off camera about our chances, and we came up with maybe a 5% chance of getting out. We really didn't think we had much hope, because yesterday on the high tide, the wind picked right up and dropped the boat way up the beach. I think the captain had been into the rum rations the night before and didn't make the best anchoring decision. But anyway, we are so far so good. We're almost out. 0.7 meters. Very shallow. Keen to get somewhere away from the crocodiles to have a swim, eh?
I know. This island was amazing, but it's getting real hot up here. So it'd be good to go somewhere where you can actually have a little dip and refresh.
Catching up on some odd jobs. I don't know if this was the smartest job to be doing while the boat's rocking, but I might end up with half an ear by the end of this, but so far so good, Fran.
Yeah, it's almost done already.
This is the first time I've looked at myself in a mirror in a while, and I hadn't realised how much we really look like castaways at the moment. But as the plan is, guys, we're going to camp here tonight. It's almost sunset now, and then tomorrow morning, hopefully the ocean is calmer and we can continue our journey south. Fingers crossed, we're trying to get to somewhere where there's no crocodiles and we can jump in for a swim and a spearfish again. Man, we're hanging out to get in there. My hook a little bit, the bugger. Catch and release. Ooh, something's on there. Oh, no. No, he's in the reef. He just hit it and comes straight back at the reef. I can still feel him. But I don't think it's a big one, but he was a sneaky one. I think I've got him out. Oh, man. It's crazy how many times a little fish like this gets you in the reef and you think you've got some whopper. Just a little coral cod. See you, mate. You can see all the ledges and undercuts here. This would be where all those fish are hiding. Oh yeah, it's a good fish. Look at that rod going. Whew. Yeah, it's a GT. He's got a heap of mates with him as well, doesn't he? Beautiful GT. Come on up, mate. Come on up. Oh, he swallowed that. See you, mate. Go and get bigger. Oh, you beauty. Oh, that's a big fish behind him. What are they? Big queenies. Anyway, this is a coral trout. He's got some big guys chasing him. I think this is going to be our lunch, I reckon. I want to know what they are. Are they big queenies? What a beauty. Nice coral trout. Prawn's done it again. Oh, look at them all. Fish everywhere here, jumping. Look at that. Ah, it's spitting at me. Oh no, don't rock. No, it's a bad time for any waves right now. Oh no, what's going on? Fortunately, Fran and I have been sort of fighting like cats and dogs today. I think the long couple of days travel, cramped in and rocking around sort of got the better of us, but we're just having a little bit of time apart. She's having a walk on the beach, and I'm hoping as soon as we find some nice weather and some clean water to swim, everything will magically be fixed. But for now, enjoying a bit of time to ourselves. Fran loves beer batter, so hopefully this could serve as a bit of a peace offering and we can make a truce and continue on. I'll go pick her up in a minute. Yum yum. Not too bad. Today in the Back to Basics boat kitchen, we've got beer battered coral trout with lemon as a peace offering to hopefully get this show back on the road. Let's see if it works. Let's go pick her up. Oh, you right? What's your step? Cooked your favourite beer battered coral trout. How is it, Fran? Do you approve?
Very nice.
Nice? We get this show back on the road, hey? You accept the peace offering? Let's carry on. So it's been a long couple of days bouncing up under these mangroves here, so we're just going to get out of the rough weather for a little bit, have a bite to eat, check out this beautiful ecosystem, and then I think this afternoon we're going to keep on moving. All right, we're off to the next spot. Fingers crossed we can find somewhere nice to camp for the night. Now guys, this is super exciting because we're about to do a bit of treasure hunting. So we've got a mate that told us about our very old school anchor that he came across while he was diving. Back in the day, there was a lot of old school boats that come through here. Some had various treasures, some had gold, some had silvers. Basically, they would be like a modern day pirate treasure. So the anchor is quite an obvious thing to see, but around it would be a shipwreck that's broken up, and there might be things like coins, either concreted or hidden in various cracks. So we're going to jump in, see if firstly we can find the anchor, and then see if we can find any treasure around it. Not the best conditions, to be honest, very murky, and we've probably only got sort of 20 minutes to look, and then we need to go find an anchorage. That's a huge anchor. Oh, it's pretty awesome, but pretty eerie. There's like all this seaweed and algae kind of like just flapping around in the current, and it kind of covers the entire bottom, so you can't really see much. But there's one big anchor, big Admiralty anchor sitting upright, really old school. So the rest of the wreck must be scattered around. I couldn't find it, like any more parts of it, but we'll have to come back, hey? Like, it's pretty cool.
It's very shallow. Ooh, hitting. We are having a quick walk to stretch our legs, and as usual,
They're everywhere.
crocodiles like.
They are everywhere.
It looks like he really likes to sit on the soft grass.
That's his favourite spot up here. Nice comfy spot for him. You can see his track up. Sits up there and watches the world go by. Wonder where he is at the moment.
Yeah, he's probably watching us or seeing the same thing.
Oh yeah. He's coming up sort of every night, hey? Down, up, down.
Anyone miss?
সাহস না থাকলে কখনো ক্রোকোডাইল ধরছে না, তো শ্বাস কেটে পড়ে।